Hello, old buddy. How are you? Today I'm going to talk about my mechanic in Morocco used to say that. Old buddy, hello, old buddy. It's a nice expression. Today I'm going to talk about football, but not in the way that you think. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. Well, we're in football season, are we not? Tomorrow, in fact, today, as I make this video, the UK, England and Spain are in the final of something. I think it might be the World Cup. I don't know. I don't follow football. Couldn't give a monkey's about football, to be perfectly frank. However, the emissaries used a football analogy when I was talking to them, and I said to them, what's it like where you are just kind of observing what goes on? And they said, well, it's very frustrating sometimes. And sometimes it's very, very fulfilling as we watch things unfold. But they said we're here like football supporters. And sometimes we're throwing our caps up into the air and cheering for mankind, or womankind, or peoplekind, as Trudeau would have us say, peoplekind. And then sometimes we're like, oh no, when the opposite side, the opposition gets a goal. And you see how well I talk about football here? I'm right up to speed. And so they said it's very frustrating sometimes. We wish that we could be there with you to help you, shoulder to shoulder with you. And I said, what do you think it would be like if you actually came down? What do you think you would experience? And they said it would probably be very hard. Given what we observe, I think it would be a tremendous shock. They said, certainly for the beings amongst us who have already been here, well, we kind of know what it's all about. But even so, we would be very, very shocked by it. And they said, and those that have never been to the earth plane would be horrified. And they said that would be because of that, losing that connection, the connection that they have to the divine, or whatever you would call it, that energetic connection. When you come down to earth, that becomes very thin, if at all it exists. And many times we spend a big portion of our life with no connection whatsoever. Our job is to get that connection back, is it not? And so they said it would be terrible for them to lose that connection. So they said, although we say it would be lovely to come down and be shoulder to shoulder with you all in this battle against good and evil, we say that, but we probably don't mean it. And I think I understand why. Because when I talk to a lot of people who are here, they very, very often say, well, this will be the last time that I come. I'm not going through this again. And in fact, I think I recall singing a song about I ain't coming back. Just a joke song. I probably am coming back. But I might choose a slightly better time for the next one. What about you? What are your thoughts on coming back? What are your thoughts about being here right now? Are you happy with it? Is it frustrating? Does it get you down? Do you wish that you were somewhere else? You know, recently I did a in between lives with my son. He wanted to see what it was like in between lives in hypnosis. And I'll post it later on down the line, a beautiful video on his experience of being up there in between lives. And one of the things he said was that we spend time up there and we can do what we like and we can enjoy all of those beautiful experiences. But he said there comes a point, and my son's only 12, and this is just what his perception of it. There comes a point when we want to experience more. Okay? So I think that's the issue. Like up there, it's always so nice that there's a point where you go, I'm a bit overwhelmed with all of this nice. I think I want a little bit of experience. And then we choose, according to his world, we choose which tunnel to go down to go and experience something else. Perhaps the earth tunnel, the tunnel to the earth, perhaps that was a little bit of a tough one. I think it was a bit of a helter-skelter, to use that language. But we're here. And so we've got to make the best of it, have we not? And as they say, the best is yet to come. So we just got to hang on to our britches. We've got to pull on our big boy and big girl pants and just wait it out. And I'm here waiting with you. I love you all, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye bye.